What's cooking, folks? Vermillion Phoenix here, and today we're jumping into some more Orcs Must Die Unchained. This time we're heading into the Academy Sewers with Temper. So the Academy Sewers, for me, has always been an enjoyable map. I'm actually unsure why they didn't decide to place like a version of it on some of the earlier difficulties, just because it's a fun map to sort of play through, although it doesn't have quite as much nuance as, say, the three separated parts of Eventide Fortress, but it's still pretty straightforward and can be challenging. So I'm going to be using Temper, our bullheaded friend as usual. And I'm not sure where like all the anthropomorphic characters come from in Orcs. Like, I mean, they're just kind of there. But I guess that's something that like would have to go on with world building if they make more of the games, just to talk about where people like Temper and Midnight come from. Just because, you know, there's like humans. But previously it was basically made to look like everything that wasn't human was part of the Unchained, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Or at least that's what it seemed like to me. I could be forgetting a few things, because I mean, I know you had like dwarves and elves basically working with the with the Order, but you know, where would a cat person fall in that spectrum? Where would a minotaur or a bull fall in that spectrum? Like, we don't know if they're like magically altered humans or what. But as far as this map goes, we can be pretty straightforward with lots of the burny stuff. Lots of burning damage. Where's the Spitfire? There we go. Don't need to solve Arctos at all. We'd be better off with probably some regular arrow walls or wall blades. Wall blades or grinders would probably be a better choice. Blades just because of their damage, grinders because of their consistency, and probably use another floor trap if we wanted to, like some floor spikes. That would be pretty solid. Now, one thing that this does lack is we're using 2 floor traps and 2 wall traps. We could drop the spikes and go for something on the ceiling. I like to use the swinging mace, but you can also use lightning rods. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. We're gonna go with Big Spender this time, so you guys can sort of see how that works out. And yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I should probably go for the fire sale at the moment. I don't think I'm gonna place quite as many physical traps as it looks like I will, so we'll see.
What a lovely day. Too bad I gotta use it killing stuff.
What a lovely teapot. Alright, so
Watch out for this!
we don't want them to go this way ever. We don't really need to block it off that way, but we can. That's something that we do want to block. And what we do here is
Like this here spot.
we burn them coming out a bit.
Why can't everyone just be friends?
Should make sure that we get some pretty good coverage there. We burn them when they go around the corner. It's probably a better choice for hitting them when they go around. And then, of course, we grind them.
I don't have to.
You could also do this. And that just makes sure that your fire is very accurate.
Gotta keep the rib safe. I always like making traps.
Yeah, we're going to place another slow here at some point. But ultimately, we should be alright. Get this started.
An enemy has opened a minion portal.
They've broken through a gate.
Alright. Just smashing these guys out of the gate. Now, they actually took quite a bit of damage there, but bears, because of their regenerative abilities, got a lot of HP every time I kill the enemies. The problem with bears, especially in groups, you don't want to give them a...
Something to keep them out.
You actually don't want grouped up bears at all. It's one of the worst compositions that you can have to deal with because they will basically just refuse to die due to the sheer amount of damage that they can soak up, and because you're allowing multiple enemies to heal at once, just super scary. Alright. Of course, we also have dwarves supporting them with damage reduction, which is not cool for us. Great for them. Alright, we're just gonna mash that Z now. Put our stable hand there, because we really need that speed boost. Alright, and I like to set this area up just because it's comfortable. It's not the best if you're going for speed though, so you want to be on the lookout for that. And I need to slow down here. Not sure why the giants are kind of just ignoring me. Alright, we're going to get rid of the rage decay now. Gonna hop back down here, see what they're throwing at my guardian. Probably nothing that he can't deal with. Alright. It's just bait to get you back over here. Come to think of it, should probably do another one of these and be a-okay, but we should probably do that too. Now, I definitely don't have enough trap set up upstairs to actually deal with these guys. So what I'm going to do is like half deal with these guys and then prance my way back over there, because they're going to come around the bend there, and by the time I get here they'll be about close enough to get to the rift and this guardian spot where I can throw up another guardian, and the guardian would likely allow them to get past due to the dwarven buffs. They are really strong. So taking them out prevents that from happening. Guardian's going to deal with that okay. And now after a quick bit of healing, we hop back up here and we finish this off, or at least get it a bit more situated.
A boss is on its way. I'll just leave it here.
Alright, after that we're basically going to line the back with grinders and we should be good to go. Time for some prancing.
Right now, buddy.
Alright, gonna bounce you back a little bit. Move in for some good smashing. And then smash. Alright, and we do not have enough to outright start prancing away. So we're gonna let those guys sort of step on our tar for a bit. Smack a few of them backwards.
Someone heal me. Hurry, please.
Alright, now we can prance away. Good stuff. And that gets us back enough HP that we can engage. Remember, I should have just ran for the potion sooner. It's okay, he's gonna get a quick boost and then die to the guardian. I realized I should have ran for the potion like one full combo sooner than I actually did. And that got me killed.
This will protect our rift. I hope no one.
An unstable rift is opening.
Okay.
It must be destroyed.
That unstable is right at the top. We can wreck a good amount of these guys before we get anywhere near that. So let's grab hammered. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make it here in time. Those grinders should do quite a bit with that guardian to make sure that they don't get through. Alright, that was close.
The unstable rift has been destroyed.
And now is when it's about to get serious. So a lot more damage can be done with these guys coming out by basically doing something very similar up here. Gotta be very, very wary of those fireball mages. They are the most dangerous enemy in the game, and sometimes their fireballs are even invisible. Of course, Happy Place, I don't think it puts out the fire. And we got all of these guys just happy to be running into a death trap. Put a slow in front of that, make things a little bit better. And there we go.
Gotta do something to keep them out.
Now if you have ballista, you can put them up here. They'd be pretty freaking effective. What we can also do is add a bit of a slow there and here. And at the edge of these, what we do is we set up a couple of BGH ballista. We can do the same thing at the top there. I'm all out of rage, yeah. Alright, you can feel safe about taking this portal if guys aren't already at the foot of little cliff there near your guardian, because you can always just jump over the edge afterwards to make sure you're paying attention to where their position is before you decide to run up there. Alright, all done. We're going to take Happier Place again, just so we can get that healing on the move. It also keeps a lot of our rage so that we can either decide to explode more often or just spam skills and abilities. Or gear and abilities, I should say. We can also point a Floor Scorcher at the top of that, which should help quite a bit. This particular wave of these satyrs is just long though, which I'm sure you can tell just by the fact that I was standing there and it was just non-stop satyrs. All satyrs 24/7. Now this swarm of guys is slow. They're just going to get burned by everything in here. And then we can just hammer through them. Oh. See, if there was anything that was like kind of dangerous back there, he would have gotten me killed. But thanks for letting me pick up the health potion. We're just going to run up to slam you. And there we go. Yeah, I guess we can do the same thing here. They're not going to get too far through this gauntlet here. And when they group up, first we can do even more shenanigans to them.
Look at me go!
Looked like it was thinking for a moment. Like, is this wave really already dead? Yes, it is. So I can move this one out, like, to right here, so that I don't have to place another one if I want to keep this pathing set up the way that it is. Just something to think about. Not anything I really have to worry about now. As you can see, most enemies aren't getting anywhere near the Guardian, so it doesn't really matter that much. Just slight ways to improve the setup here, which I will probably forget later. Oh. There we go. They're really just not running into the damage fast enough. I guess that's all the slows. Alright, let's go ahead and prance back up to the final gate. So this will end probably somewhere around 12 minutes. Alright, there's really nothing that's going to come through and make those any more dangerous than they already are dead. So we can hop up here and basically have the exact same thing happen all over again. Whole bunch of satyrs with nothing to do, just dying. And then we're going to get a notification for Swifty Hooves. Then he's going to be like, oh no, I'm getting shot by ballistas and I'm on fire. And of course that's the end of the map. Disco dance. Alright, Nems the brakes. That is the Academy Sewers. Ooh, and I got my exploding hammer kills. Alright, traps really didn't do too much damage, and in closed spaces like that, heroes that can do AoE damage actually do really well. That, and I was probably spamming the firewall braces quite a bit. But next we move on to the Krogan Keep, which is always a fun map, even if it is sort of long-winded now, due to the edits that were made a while back to make it a 2-lane map instead of ever being able to make it one again. Rip 1-lane Krogan Keep. But either way, that's what we'll be getting into. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to let me know, or if you have any recommendations or comments, you know, drop those beneath the video. Always appreciate that, and I'd like to hear from you guys. But until next time, as always, take care of yourselves, and as always, have a good one, folks.